I was here last week, and I came through this. So if I fit last week, yep, I should fit this week. Okay. Everything set up right now. Laying out our drop cloths. This boiler is coming out, and the 80-gallon electric heat pump water heater by ACiQ is going in. So we're going to shut and drain the system down, get everything cut out of the way. We'll pull this boiler out. Is there a light switch in here? There is. Perfect. Yeah, so we're no, that's the only thing. This water main comes right up here. Okay. Alright, whatever. This laundry will come out and we'll get this puppy out of here. Where are you? If you couldn't tell, power is off already. I love ripping stuff out. It's just like you could be slightly reckless. Slightly. Obviously, you still want to be cautious when you're in someone's home. Alright, let's get the rest of the water out of this freaking thing. So I got this thing almost as undressed as possible. Everything fully disconnected, oil line to the side, all heating lines disconnected. And I am contemplating, I really don't want to, but I'm contemplating breaking this thing down. Only because it's a 4-section and we don't have any stairs or anything like that. It's just this water main right here. Called our scrap guy. He said he'd be here soon. So we'll see how soon is. But I could at least get this thing out so I can get this 80-gallon in here and start working on everything for that. You know, get this area fully cleaned up nicely. So that's our status update right now. Mike's floating around recording. It's funny when we have so many things going on at the same time. And he's coming around to me, Daniel, Derek, Gio, checking in on us. Get this shit outside. See our lovely scrap pile for our scrap guy. He's not taking the copper though, that's ours. Or maybe he will, I don't know. See what Mike says. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Just let me know, because now you got all the weight. So if at any point,
let's get it.
It's all on you right now. Oh, you good? Hold on. Can you come up? Because the door's not going to go any more open.
Oh, you already have it out?
Yep.
Wow.
Hold on.
Julio's here.
Perfect.
Recycler.
Perfect. You good?
Yeah, this thing is in the way.
Yeah. Jesus Christmas. Julio, ¿cómo está?
Hey,
¿Todo bien? Todo bien.
Watch.
Cuidado. All right, here. Let's. There we go. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Derek.
We got the boiler out. Poor Derek. Welcome back. I'm just waiting and cleaning you guys off. It's still I'm cutting out all these return lines that are in this room because they're unnecessary, and it's a whole boatload of copper that comes with it. I'm currently holding my thumb on this right now because once I cut into this, I broke the vacuum and water started spewing out like crazy. Thank you. So, like that. And now it wants to, you know what? Screw you. Because I shut this? Yeah. Alright, I'll let that do its thing. Yeah, so I'm just tidying everything up. Once I get everything cut and capped off, I will then get this area fully cleaned and prepped for this new 80 gallon that's coming in here. Now, the fun part hasn't even begun. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. We already got this whole boiler up. So on the other side of this house is another boiler room, oil-fired boiler, that also feeds domestic water. So the game plan is once I get this water heater in and I get it piped in, through this crawl space down here, I'm going to be running over almost 100 feet of 1-inch PEX and tying into that domestic water line for that boiler on the opposite side of the house. So some crawl space work to get to once we get this sorted out and all done with. That sucks. Literally just... Alright. My luck. I don't know if that's a religious sin what I just did. No, I know. That sucks. Literally got glass all over me too. These things are hilarious. Alright. I'll be good from here. Yeah. Go back to him. Thank you. Ah, that sucks so much. Might have just committed a crime. I don't know. It doesn't help that I had no eyes on that side of the freaking tank. Come on. So I couldn't see on my left-hand side. So when I hit it, I was like, what the heck was that? And I just see glass flying all over the place. I am so sorry. You know, this is important too. Fudge. Alright, you stay there. Whatever. If I gotta buy him a new one, I'll buy him a new one. I know it contains, I believe, like a scripture or something from the Bible. From the Torah. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get this thing in place. Had to cut out some more of the old heating lines to get it to tuck into this corner. But she's pretty much good right here. So what I'm going to do now is start piping out our water lines. I got my hot and cold are up above me right here. And then I need to also bring my 1-inch across down and into the crawl space. Our power is right here, which goes over to this side. I gotta stop touching stuff because these gloves are dirty. But yeah, so starting on the piping right now, getting everything set up. Going from demo and removal to now installation. I'm trying to give you guys in between updates because if I record it this entire time, it's gonna be like a 6-hour long video. So right now we're just doing our hot water. This is hot water coming out of the unit. The right hand side of this T that has nothing on it yet is going to get a ball valve, and that'll be our feed leading to the water line that's going to be going underneath the crawl space. That looks good. Just right there where I want this pressed. So I'm also waiting because the material that we ordered for the crawl space was ordered from supplyhouse.com, and you know, was promised next day delivery, and this was like 2 or 3 days ago and we didn't receive it. So we called our representative, and they're actually sending the material directly to the job here. Even though we're in Woodmere and we're like 5 minutes down the road from the shop, the least they could do is send it directly to where we are working. So at least there's no delay. But I do have stuff to do in the meantime. I do have a lot of prepping and whatnot, and we are going to be pressing the pecs, which I'm excited. Sorry, I keep freaking Diet Coke. So that'll be super cool. Let's do like 6 inches on that. I've never done that before with the Sheer Flow, I believe, fittings. So that'll be epic. And we also have our Pipe Doctor 3/4 inch Pro Press ball valves. All right. Touch base with you guys in a little bit. Finishing touches. Yeah, can't talk like that. Finishing touches on the water lines. Shut this door. That stuff came from Supply House. Fantastic. 10 minutes to 11. And I am almost done with this. I can get the water back on, start filling this thing, and then I'm going to start running the pecs in the crawl space. Nothing beats a fresh, crisp Diet Coke. Or a fresh, crisp Diet Dr. Pepper. So good. Okay, do this. We can slowly start turning this water back on. What would be really epic is if we come back at some point and put like a filter right here. It would be really nice. Okay. Which one of these is shorter? This one. Take like a smidge off. Rocking and rolling with the dream team today. Daniel's ecstatic. He's so happy. It's hilarious. Alright, perfect. We'll open up this water some more and start getting everything ready. So we got the 1 inch over, across, down with our PEX adapter. So we will convert that to PEX and get ourselves into this crawl space and start running all the PEX lines that way. So I'm going to get my knee pads on because screw that. And yeah, we'll just start throwing these lengths up and getting them all connected. Why aren't you coming apart? Oh, that's why. So yeah, now the fun really begins. I thought I was having fun before. That's alright. It's just PEX. Literally just press it. Use our Talon straps to get them up. Bang, 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 and then we'll throw some insulation on it afterwards. Ever being used. Let's see. I gotta turn you on. I gotta put a battery on it. That would be helpful. Oh my gosh. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. quiet. Didn't even hear it. Okay, so I had cut this long so I can cut it back. Maybe give or take over here. This stupid brush, this oil brush, or dryer vent brush. Okay, there's like these little, it's hard to see, there's these tiny vision holes so you can see if you're fully inserted, which is cool. I like that. Getting the pipe back out though is a little bit tough, maybe just because it's 1 inch. Come on. Okay. Question is, the only thing that's slightly different is that there's no rotation of the pipe inside the fitting. Like if you were to be crimping it with a crimp ring, you know how you can still get some movement out of it. You could, rotate it. Seems like that is not the case with these style fittings. Whatever, if that's a trade-off, then so be it. Let's see, can I get you back here? I can. Okay, ready, send it. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. If this pops out, there we go. Like, why did the head push out all the way from this thing? Okay, so that's something to just keep an eye on to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Let's get you pushed back in. Okay, going for the full send. Give it to me, mama. That's cool. All right, into the crawl space. Out of a horror movie. All right, so I got my pecs over there. I gotta get through this. I remember I was here last week, and I came through this. So if I fit last week, yep, I should fit this week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, right, there I am. Okay, now the only thing is, there's another set of double oil tanks here. I don't want to end up, where the end of the pipe is above one of these tanks, because that'll make my life incredibly difficult. So, if I squeeze through, oh geez, okay, if I can get that line, I don't know if you guys are even seeing what I'm seeing, if I can get that line over a bit more, so that I'm hanging over on this end, then one more shot to there. Yeah, I think I over-ordered on pecs. Literally story of my life. It's over-ordering on pipe. But I'd rather have too much than not enough. Let's see if I rotate my head, can I reach it? No, okay. Alright, so I'll try to push it some more, and this insulation sucks. Okay, wish me luck. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll tell you, I love plumbing, and I love doing what I do every day. This is not as enjoyable, but I'm still making the best of it. If I sound muffled, it's because I put my respirator on, because it is so dusty in here. You know, I never find money in these places, or Jimmy Hoffa, or anything interesting. It's always just old, beat up stuff and insulation and dust. I'm just complaining right now. Captain Complaino. Alright. Let me get through here and then I'll bring you guys see. There's a lot going on here. But this is my hot water going to this side of the house. It was connected to a pipe over here. So I cut that. The line came into this side of the crawl space and then looped back. So, hopefully, wrong way. I had Daniel turn the water on from that hot water coil on that boiler, and the water came out from the other pipe, which tells me that's the feed coming from the boiler. So I cut into this return here. Now, worst case scenario, if I connect this and I don't have hot water at certain parts, I could tee and connect them together, and then I could just cap the hot water line inside the boiler room. I don't think that'll be necessary because I'm pretty sure I'm spot on with what I was looking for. Pretty much all we got left is to just connect this one last piece of PEX that I have about 6 feet away to my left. Connect it into here, press it, we'll turn the water on, and we will make sure that we have water pressure everywhere. We'll come back down here and insulate everything. That'll conclude our crawl space adventures. Then in the boiler room in the garage, I gotta see what Mike, shut up Siri. I gotta see what Mike wants me to do. If I'm fully disconnecting anything from that. I know we're leaving that boiler in service for the time being, so we'll see. Okay, so that's good. That has hot water. Amazing. Ooh, smelly. Alright, I'm gonna go check upstairs. There's Derek again.
Filming?
Of course I am.
Yeah, that's so tough. I thought you were using meta glasses.
No. Fully insulating everything right now. We got the water on in this line. I know we got no leaks. Oh, which is fantastic. So I'm just getting everything down here buttoned up. Once I have everything here insulated, I can get the hell out of this crawl space. Currently, Mike is working on the electric for that heat pump water heater. So that's saving me a step. The only thing that I want to take a look at is how we are going to be running the condensate line for that unit, which we'll figure that out once we get out of the crawl space. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it may take a little while for them to get some hot water on this side of the house, which we can address that with the Grundfos, with the comfort system if need be, but we'll see. Since it's 1 inch, that should help everything travel a bit quicker. Alright, I'll see you when I get this one. This is the boiler on the other side. I disconnected the hot water outlet. We were thinking about capping it, but if pressure built up, whatever the case, so it's okay. We have the water shot going to it. Hot water is disconnected, so now this is only doing these heating zones. So this boiler I could put back into service. Shut that light. And this one's good. Mike's almost done with the power situation. My last thing that I need to address is this condensate. Could technically go outside, but being in New York, we could have an issue in the wintertime. So debating against that. The only other thing I could do is do a wraparound with 3/4 inch PVC and cut a Y in on this standpipe, but that's a whole lot to do too. 115. It's a good question. So we'll figure out how we're gonna do this. And I think we're having an issue because I don't know if the electrician ever connected the other side of this to the panel. So we'll get that addressed. All right, let's get this tight. Tying into the laundry. Yeah, making more work for myself. It's the foundation wall going out of this house is like 12 inches thick. I'm not drilling, not chopping and doing all that just for a condensate line for this thing. So it's easier to just cut this galvanized out and add in a Y with a 45. I know it's lower than the height of the total standpipe, but something better than nothing. Okay, get this on here. Get this on here. Get all this crap out of the way. Jesus Christmas. All this. Yeah, chill.
You got 3 guys here.
Nope, absolutely no pressure. What happened? Nah, nothing.
What can I put away, James?
Of this channel, but if they want to reach out, they're more than welcome to.